Yona! Good evening, girl. Good evening. How are you? Lachey, good evening, girl. Good evening. Good evening, y'all. Good evening. How are you? How much space I got? Mine already mine. What y'all up to? What games? Thank you. Basketball. And then football season? I'm so confused. Oh, I didn't know that. It's a basketball on Wednesdays. I'm assuming like Wednesdays, Fridays. Rafiki, good evening. That is what that said, right? I think so. You gonna try to replace it yourself? Not you out here trying to build some shit that you might destroy. She gonna be Bob the Builder, but Babiana the Builder. Well, you reached number one. Congratulations. Look at you manifesting. So you came to play. You're just deleting messages. You got to block. And that's not gonna work. Well, it looks like it worked the second time. Did I unblock that or no? I think I just clicked on it. Agree. A whole 2 minutes. Day off. What you doing your day off? Besides YouTube, how to replace your radio screen. STR, good evening. How are you? You off tomorrow? Oh, your day off is tomorrow. I thought it was today. Good, good. Good evening, Kay. The doctor. That's the best solution. The doctor. All right, let me get my cards because I said I wasn't going to get them until somebody had a question. Let me grab them. Let's start with the business. You got to mean it. Okay, STR, you got to mean it. If you want it, you got to mean it. Don't just talk about it. Go ahead and start the website, whether you got it fully up and running or not. Go ahead and start the website. Start advertising it to your friends and family that will listen, of course, because not everybody will. Karen, good evening. How are you? Yeah, you got to get out there. Don't just let this be an idea. Spirit is saying the idea is there. Now start taking small steps to make it happen. For instance, start the website. Work on the website, whatever site you're going to use, because it doesn't have to be a full out website. Because when I first started, I didn't use a website. I used this Acuity scheduling. That's what I did. But depending on what business you desire, will tell you exactly what you're going to get. But Spirit is saying visibility. And you need to give it more thought, but give it more energy. This isn't, Spirit is saying they're not going to have your back if you're not going to have your back. So you can work and do this business at the same time, but you need to give this business more energy, more time, more thought. Don't just decide you want to do it and then just let it go to the wayside. It's going to need a lot of your time and attention. It may not necessarily get it evenly, but it needs to get enough, which means this is not an afterthought. This is an everyday thought. Yes. Ace of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune here. You can succeed, but it's going to be determined up to you how much action you put forth. I just have STR right now. Ten of Pentacles, girl. It can work. It can work if you let it work for you. And the Nine of Cups. Come on now. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. It's yours. Spirit said you just got to focus. You got to focus. If you choose not to focus, it won't be yours. Because like I said, Spirit's going to back you if you back yourself up. Not anything else. Do not betray yourself by stabbing yourself in the back or stabbing yourself in the foot by not moving that foot. Get going. You can turn out to be one of your biggest dreams come true. So, I hope that helped with that question because that's what I got. Give me a second. You're welcome. Now let's check out the love life. Are you dating someone currently? STR. Okay. There is someone that's interested or will be interested, but this is giving, you don't know them. It's going to be the honeymoon phase that you're going to be enduring with this person. This honeymoon phase can last quite some time, so I'm not really getting a serious connection. However, it's the beginning. You haven't really met them yet. Things can change. Spirit said focus. There is a connection here. And this could even be someone that is not like you know them. This could be a childhood crush, used to be childhood friend that you've known, someone that you once were connected to, but no longer are connected, meaning you do not know who they are now, the version that they are now. Start looking back, like Facebook. Start rekindling with people, reconnecting with people, because you may find that love exists. Love has always been there right in front of you. You just were looking in the wrong places. Let it come to you. Don't stop thinking about it. Let it just come. And you need to open yourself up. Let it come to you. Open yourself up. But I do feel like it's going to be like a rekindled relationship. Someone that you haven't connected with on that level in a minute. What season are we in? Whose birthday season is this? Scorpio? Scorpio tomorrow. Are we in Scorpio now? What was before Scorpio? Libra or Virgo? Libra. Right after Libra, you could rekindle this. This is Scorpio now. Right after Libra season. So probably right now, you could find yourself rekindling an old relationship, an old flame. And I don't necessarily get an ex. I feel like it's someone that you haven't discovered, but you've known before. Take the risk. Don't be afraid to take the risk. Even though you may be like, oh, I want someone new, don't be afraid to take the risk. So I hope that helped with that question, because that's what I got right there. Look out for that person. Give me one sec. Give me a sec. All right. Ain't back. They out there doing what they want to do. Skipping my life. Okay. It's crazy because if I ever do free readings, I'm gonna put it just like this: ask question, get an answer, and leave it at that. Because I'll be damned if nobody ever joins me during question and answers, and then I do some free shit just for everybody and their mama to be up in here at that point. I don't like fake shit. I don't like fake shit. So if I ever did it, it'd be alive like this. Like I would set it up just like this, as if it's gonna be paid readings, and then just execute it that way. Because as soon as I say free, I swear we'll have like 100 people up in here. As soon as I say it, I don't like that. Indeed. And what I probably do is skip over anybody that I've never seen before and just answer all the people that I've seen before that actually contributed. You drop your questions when you're ready, Yana. That's an extended and regular, right? Okay. You can drop your question when you're ready. Just let me know which one is which. I was gonna say, didn't I have some water out here? Let's do the extended first. Whoa, you got their approval for something. But you're playing it safe. I saw a big ball, but I don't know where a big ball would be at. Almost like a disco ball, but it's not a disco ball. But you're playing it safe. You don't chase money, but you need to be bold enough, big enough in order for money to see you and be attracted to you. Yeah, they're concerned you're playing it too safe. If you want to go where you want to go, you got to stop playing safe. Stop playing small. Stop dimming your light. I don't know why you're dimming your light. I know why you're dimming your light. They brought it back. Fuck what anybody thinks. Stop dimming your light. Stop trying to, how do I say it? Play small because other people can't handle it. This is not just with your actions. Sometimes it's not our action. Sometimes we don't take certain actions because we're too afraid of what the outcome is going to be. The outcome is going to be great, but we're not ready to receive the greatness of that outcome. Because if we get that greatness of that outcome, it's going to anger somebody. It's going to make other people mad. Unconsciously, I feel like you're holding yourself back. Holding yourself back. Good evening. Yeah, you gotta walk away from that. You get the 8 of Cups here. It's time for you to go, Yona. It really is. It's time for you to go. You got another job. You have another job out there. Spirit says it's time for you to go. You may not feel ready, but it's time for you to go. Things change. Sometimes Spirit will tell you, no, not right now. And then, nope, it's time to go. Things change. You're holding yourself back. The life that you're living now is holding you back. Where you are now is holding you back. Yeah, and Spirit's saying you can't let it hold you back anymore. You can't be afraid to take that chance, to take those chances. Your finances may seem a little blah, because they are, but that's just because Spirit's trying to get you the message that you are not where you're supposed to be. If I give you the money now, you would think you're supposed to be there. You would stay longer. But I'm not going to give you a yes where a no is valid. I'll give you a yes when you start moving. You know, you'll get breadcrumbs like, okay, well, I'm getting hotter, I'm getting hotter, I'm getting hotter until you're hot, until you're burning the fuck up. Okay. Okay. We move with some urgency because it's your time to shine. Yeah, it's time for you to get on that road. Weigh your options, but Spirit's trying to get you isolated. This is going to be your isolation period when you get to where you're going. And it's not even just the isolation period. They're trying to isolate you from certain people, places, and things that you are surrounded by currently. They're trying to get you away. You got to get away. It's toxic. Yeah. They're going to get you far away. For your own protection. So when relationships start to change, when a little bit of upheaval starts to come into your life, just understand that it's because they're moving you. You keep showing up as the Queen of Wands. You got so much fire in you. You can make things happen, but you can't dim your light. Not for anybody. Stop waiting. So, like I told SCR, stop talking about it. Do it. Stop waiting. Do it. And understand that you're already protected. So financially, you're going to be okay. Money is coming in. The money will come in. The money will be there. But you got another job. This ain't it. But whatever this job may entail, you might be rescuing, you know what I'm trying to say, people. So whether that be what you're doing now or the hospital or something, saving lives in some type of way, it surrounds that. So you're in alignment with what you're doing now. However, you may not be doing that when you move. So I hope that helped with that question, because that's what I got. But you're definitely going to be saving lives. That's definitely a nurse. Girl, listen. You going to get one of them damn jobs. Qualified, unqualified, it don't matter. Remember, Spirit got you protected. You're going to get what you need. They're not going to move you with nothing. So, because you already know you're meant to be there, you know that the job will be there too. They're not going to move you with nothing, which is your telltale sign that everything is going to work out for your good. Lift out of any negative energy, Yona, any negative spirit that is trying to consume you. Lift the fuck up out of there. Spirit said this is the end. Okay, you're coming to an end, whatever the cycle is. Whatever this season has been, Spirit is saying we are concluding this season of nightmares. Whatever you've been dreading and dealing with, you're concluding it. Things may have been unpredictable. Couldn't necessarily know what the right didn't necessarily know what the right choice was. Sip some wine, relax, because you're coming up out of it. But Spirit is saying your attitude is what's going to going to decide your future. Your attitude is going to be what decides your future. So the way that you look at life is going to decide what your future is going to be. Come on, you got a new cycle here. So congratulations. You got a new cycle that you're coming into. New opportunities, a new space, a new chance at life, a new way of life, a new way of being. But you gotta decide, because see, you got too many choices. I don't know how many choices you be thinking about in your head. Shorten the to-do list. Shorten the to-do list. Start dwindling down on your big ass to-do list. I need to do this. I need to do that. I want this. I want that. Start dwindling it down to like a small little niche, a little task. Okay, like 3 tasks. So if you have 20 things that you want to do, Spirit said, start dwindling it down to like 3 tasks. Decide from those 3 tasks what's most important. If you want to add something later, only add it after you've accomplished one of those 3 tasks. If you ain't accomplished one of those 3, you're not adding anything. I don't care if it still needs to be done. Spirit said, do not add it to your task. Do not overload yourself. 20 tasks, get it down to 3. What's the top 3 that's most important? Do those right there. If you haven't even done one of those tasks, Spirit said, do not add another one. But you need to still make sure, just because you're adding a new one after you finish one, that the other 2 that were already there are accomplished before you keep adding more and more and more. You know what I'm saying? So you got a new chapter here, and O cycle is closing. So you should start seeing some new things come about, some new feelings, some new thoughts that you didn't think about before start coming about. So I hope that helped with that question, because that's what I got right there. Pisces, good evening. If you guys are new to my lives, please make sure you read the description box or the pinned message. Please do not pay through YouTube, PayPal, Cash App only, and the links are in the description box or the pinned message. And I won't be here for too much longer. We're wrapping up our hour that I was going to be here. So if you are coming, please come on in. Otherwise, I'm about to dip. You know, AI be making some bomb ass songs. Because I be listening on the way in the morning. Money Loves Me, New Era, A New Hope. I don't know. They be having some bomb ass songs. I'll be on the YouTube channel called Abundance Era. Abundance Era. Music for Manifestation or something like that. Pisces, I got you. You can drop your question when you're ready. Karen, I just got Pisces right now. I stopped now. Wait, hold on. Do you hear a ringing noise? Girl, that was your message. Tell her, STI. Tell her. Tell her that was her message. Karen, I got you. I got you right off the Pisces. Okay. Control. Control, control, control. He didn't like the fact that you took control over that. He set the date. He don't deal well with rejection. He set the date. You changed the date. You took away his control. And that's the problem there. He's not your usual type. That's the motherfucking problem right there. Giving somebody that's mediocre the time of day. Fuck open mind. What do you want? Giving people big heads out here. Found another woman. He found another woman. Someone who was available, someone who was ready. Girl, you didn't want him to begin with. If he could shift that quickly, you ain't want him. And he really wasn't trying to spend that much money. Okay? He wasn't trying to do the most. He would have wasted your time. He found another woman. Yeah, he didn't have a lot to offer. He was gonna waste your time, girl. Be grateful. He would have left anyway. He would have left anyway. I don't know if they were at the event, but he ran into somebody. Could have been online. Online that he met them. Online dating. He didn't really have the finances either, to be honest. So you might have went on one date, and then he would have tried to fuck. And if you didn't give it up, he would have still left. And if you did give it up, he would have still left. He's a fleer. He wasn't sticking around long anyway. Whether you went on the date or not, he would have wasted your time. So be grateful that you didn't waste your time. Let him go. Chuck it up. Move on to the next. Because not him. But I hope that helped with that question, because that's what I got right there. Look for the red flags, because he had to have had some type of red flag. Yeah, don't look through your own vision of the fantasy you be creating. Look for the red flags. Think about it now. What were his possible red flags? Through texting, from the time we met, he wasn't that damn charming. Okay? It was your ego that was allowing him to be as charming as he was. He wasn't that damn charming. What were the red flags? Karen, you can drop your question when you're ready. Oh, wait, you already did it. Let me see. There's the red flag right there. Selfish. Control freak, selfish. Would have been mad that you were choosing your daughter over him. That was that red flag right there. He would have tried to make you make a choice. He's going to try to invite you out, Karen. He's trying to come up with a solution to get you on good terms. He's going to try to invite you out. But I feel like this is after him seeing something. After he sees something that you do, whether you're with a friend, you're nearby or something, too many people talking to you, him trying to come up in there and now talk to you too because he's jealous. He's going to try to invite you out. Make an offer. Yeah, he's going to try to show up as your knight in shining armor, trying to gain the attention from others. He's going to invite you out. Will it be a disaster? Most likely. He's having a tough time trying to figure out how to do it. Girl, you might get an angry call. And I'm trying to figure out if it's from him or the baby mama. You might get an angry text, call. He gonna be fed up or the baby mama gonna be fed up? But he's gonna try to secure a victory with you. He's gonna take a chance. Even if he feels like it isn't, he's not gonna win. Eventually he's gonna take a chance. But there's somebody angry here. And I feel like it's not him. He's showing up trying to invite you, but someone that's familiar with this story between the two of you, or will be familiar with it. Somebody might be on your line soon. Monroe, good evening. Make sure you read the description box. These are paid readings, PayPal, Cash App only. You could be with someone else. I mean, it could be him that's coming through with the angry text, but I'm getting more like somebody else. And if it's not a text, you might end up in a verbal fight. So be mindful of your emotions. Don't let them get to you. So know that it's coming, so it don't get to you. Yeah, he's gonna try to invite you out. So I hope that helped with that question, because that's what I got. Girl, that might be what spark it. That might be what spark it. So listen, Linda, if you go out to his businesses and he there and he see it, that might be the part where he trying to get your attention, where you anger him. Girl. Eventually, hell yeah. All right, last call, and then I'm gonna dip. I give it 2 minutes. Okay. You can drop your question when you're ready, Karen. He wants to make things right, but he mad or annoyed. Mad or annoyed. He would like to make things right, but he don't feel like you will be able to make things right. And he feels like there's someone else. He don't like the someone else, the third party that you got or be having. But he is regretful, okay? Regretful of what happened between the two of you. He is. Now, will he say it? Probably not. But he is regretful. But he knows there is someone else, and he don't like that. He feels like he wasted his time. He wasted his money. Excuse me, heavy on the money part. Heavy on the money part. Like, all you wanted was his money. You stole his money. Money, 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 money. That's what he keeps going at. And then I get, well, good thing she didn't get this. Well, good thing she didn't get that. Well, I'm like, he's trying to make himself feel better by basically remembering what happened, what took place, but also saying, well, at least this didn't happen. At least I wasn't a simp, basically, is what I'm getting. At least I wasn't a simp. At least I didn't give her this. At least I didn't give her that. She can get it from somewhere else. She can get it from somewhere else. She doesn't need me. She can get it from somewhere else. Because he's trying to make himself feel better. His ego is destroyed. He's trying to make himself feel better by stating, well, you can get it from somewhere else, because he knows you can. He doesn't want you to, but in order to make himself feel better, he has to throw it off in a different way. Yeah, he doesn't like it though. He don't like it, but it's the only way he can make himself feel better. So I hope that helped with that question, because that's what I got right there. Double Digital, good evening. Girl, a little bit of chump change is, some people, it's a lot. It's a lot. He couldn't afford you anyway. Agreed. Definitely mad at life. He couldn't afford you, even on his best day. It's like Tommy with Martin. You ain't got no job. He ain't got no money. Mm-hmm. Okay, Pisces. Girl, because move out the way. Move out the way. I don't know why they be in the motherfucking way. Like, bitch, if you not going to be spending, that's why I be thinking, I be trying to tell this person all the time, if you not spending money, please move out the way so somebody else can, because I be tired of spending my own monies. Move. Shoot, I'm trying to act single by my damn self, even though I am. But still, don't come around over here blocking over there. I need them to see me, not me and you. Listen, Linda, listen. Fucking up the game. Pisces, you could drop your question when you're ready. Literally. That made no sense. Not a damn lick of sense. Listen, because don't they always just be in the motherfucking way? Just in the way. It's just so annoying. That's why people be like, you're so mean. But I'm not mean. I'm just upfront because I don't got time to waste my time, because, bitch, I might miss out on Mr. Right. Okay? So, as soon as they come talking, as soon as I start to feel like it's a little bit too much of this, I don't want to talk no more. I literally will say, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk no more. Please stop talking to me. Something, whatever I want to say. Okay, just get out the way, because who is that just walked through the door? I need to figure out if they're single or not. Move. This person probably was going to buy a drink, but now you're in my face. That made no sense. Don't understand them at all. Luminous, good evening. These are paid readings, so just make sure you read the description box. I'm going to have to figure out how to charge my laptop from over here. Otherwise, I got to move a little bit closer to my... Will it fit in there? Let me see. Oh, thank God. Excuse me. Take a double digital. What's your question, Pisces? Thank you. Not too much, though. Okay? Because I know how you be. Not too much. Should have put a jacket on. I should have known your ass to be up in here eventually. Not too much now. You know I'll be blocking. Mm-hmm. Let us see. Yes, girl. Yes, let them broke motherfuckers, whether they broke spiritually, emotionally, physically, mentally, let them go. The Spirit said yes. Now that you learned this lesson, yes. Now that you learned this lesson, pay attention to the red flags. Okay. Now that you learned this lesson, you now know what to avoid. You may not know all the things to avoid, but you now know something that you can avoid. You got someone that's going to be serious coming about. Could lead to marriage, or at least a relationship. But you got to dead the ones that are not serious. But you know what Spirit said, you know what to look for. You know. You can see it a mile away. Do not ignore the red flags. Heavy on. Do not ignore them shits. Okay? Do not ignore them. Now, this person could come with a child. Or have a childlike, young at heart. But I feel like they are going to be serious, but they could come with a child. So that's good. Start dating men that got children. And maybe not children, maybe a child. Unless you want a bunch of children, okay? But don't be dating the ones that's single out there. Don't really see a child. Like, find out more about their children early on. But before you really find out about them. So, Spirit's saying, pay attention to their relationships. Okay? Not with their exes necessarily, because men lie. They're not going to tell you shit about their motherfucking exes. That's going to be the truth, okay? It's going to take you a minute to kind of figure that out. Ask them about the important relationships in their lives. Not just ask them about the relationship with their mother because they're going to lie again. But children, you cannot lie. You cannot lie. Because what are you going to notice? You're going to notice when they're not getting their child, when they're not seeing their child, when they're not even talking about their child. They don't even think about their child. They don't even tell you that they're saving money for their child, or they gave them child's mother some money for child support or something. Okay, listen to the way they complain, or they're just talking in general about them. Spirit said, pay attention to their relationships, not the relationship with their mother, and definitely not the relationship with their ex, because they be lying. Okay, and it may be a while before you even meet the mother to really find out the truth. Okay, Now it may be a while that before you even meet the children, but they're gonna be more truthful when it comes to the children versus these adults out here. Okay. You can tell, you being a mother yourself, you can tell when somebody's in love with their child and when they really not. Okay. I sit here every day, all day, and I say my child getting my motherfucking nerves, but I wish a motherfucker would. Okay. It's the difference, right? Outside of he gets on my nerves, I'm so tired of him. Like I never want him, blah, blah. Like I light up when I talk about my child, even though he gets my motherfucking nerves, because literally that motherfucker get on my nerves. But then there's people out there that will talk about their children and they do not light up at all. It's almost transactional. Spirit said pay attention to the relationships, but mostly with their kids. Yeah, the important relationship. And pay attention to everything. The way they talk, the way they look. Don't have them conversations through no text message. Okay, you need to be in person. Them valuable, them deep ass conversations need to be in person. You need to be able to read everything. Okay, I'm assuming you're a Pisces, water sign, psychic. You need to be able to read it, and you're not really going to be able to read it through the text message. So, red flag number 1, they want to only communicate through text message over and over and over again. Red flag. Now, it's not always a red flag. However, why is that the only means of communication? Red flag. You can't read what you can't see. Okay, I mean, you can, but you can't. Okay, not in this manner. Because remember, your fantasy is going to be there. You want to be able to bypass your motherfucking lying ass fantasy and see the real deal. You have to see the real deal in order to break free. Okay, from your own little fantasy that you're creating in your head because you think this might be the one. Okay, but I hope to help with that question because that's what I got right there. All right, you're my last one. I do thank y'all for joining me tonight. I truly, truly do. Until the next time, which you might see me Friday, but you might not see me Friday. I really don't know. I'm working on readings in a sense. Okay, it's gonna be a minute. At this point, I'm gonna stop lying to you. I'm gonna stop lying to my motherfucking self. I don't know when I'm gonna put out another motherfucking reading, okay? Because I'm just not that into it. I'm just not. I do enjoy question and answers. Yes, I do. It's quick. It's easy. Versus taking all the time to do the motherfucking readings. That's just draining. But I'm working on it. I'm working on me so I can be a better me to be a better me for you. How about that? I feel like that's a good reason right there. But I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all for joining me. Until next time, I'll see y'all later. Have a good night.